Pull-Ups Everyday, day 33. So on today's session, I went to the gym with my friends Sam and Carl. If we go to the gym together, even if it's just the three of us or just the two of us, we usually change the session a bit compared to normal ones. So because we have access to a spotter, we usually go for more heavier weights and closer to failure. So we started off with bench press, and we were starting off just going to do like say 60 or 70 kilos for reps, but then we were like, I will test our maxes because for two reasons. Like that, both of them hadn't been in the gym for 2 weeks because they both had COVID, so they wanted to see how much COVID affected their strength. And also, I haven't tested my max in, I don't know. Let me check my training log. But it's been definitely 2 months. So last time I tested my max was October 12th. Jesus, that's a long time ago. Yes, last time I tested my max was October 12th. So obviously I wanted to see if I was improving. I got 87.5 as my last one, and as you can see in the footage there, that was me getting lifting off for 90. And then Carl, obviously I couldn't lift it off, so Carl helped me get it up. And then on the way down, I'm thinking fine, and I get it up, and then see there where I get stuck. I think that's that's where the triceps start taking over instead of the chest. Which also probably is why I couldn't really lift it off either, because it's tricep strength. Like last time I did 87.5, I got it smooth as well. But when I went through 90, this is back in October, went through 90, I got 87.5 smooth. I thought I had 90 fine. Went to lift the bar, couldn't even move the bar. I couldn't even get off the rack at all, move it at all. So this time, it was definitely an improvement. At least I could move it out of the rack. Obviously, it wasn't controlled. But then I went over to overhead press, and I noticed it's very uneven, my reps. You seen in the left shoulder. I think the left shoulder goes higher. And then so I done that set, and then looked at the footage, and then noticed that. So I said to my friend, said to Sam, could you stand right behind me and watch me do the reps while I did them kind of more controlled, and try to focus on being in balance. Like the first rep is bad, that you can see, but I think I overcompensated the other way. And then the reps after that are fine. I think these reps, obviously, you can notice a tiny bit of imbalance, but it's not enough to, I think, be worried about too much. Like if I could keep it at that level of imbalance, it'd be good. But I had to consciously, really focus on keeping it even when I was doing this. So obviously, over the months of developing imbalance, just going for pure strength, or not pure strength, but just trying to get as much weight up and down as possible. So after that, we did some squats. But then after that, we decided to do a race to 50 pull-ups. So I was doing a race to 50, while Sam and Carl were doing, I think, 25 for Sam and 21 for Carl. So the rules were basically, I'd go first, Sam go second, Carl go third, and someone's always in the bar. You've got about 2 or 3 or 4 seconds between each person. Minimum time. You're not meant to have any time, ideally. So it's a good game. I got it off Athlete X. I remember he was doing it. It's a good game if even if you're at different levels of experience with the chin up and pull up, because the more experienced person can just up the number of reps. But yeah, so I was going for 50. Sam was going for 25, I believe, and Carl was going for 21. I was telling them while we're doing it not to burn themselves out too early, because obviously as time goes on, your reps get shorter, or your sets get shorter. Sorry, so you're doing less reps, which also means there's less rest time for the person you're training with. So I knew that. Look, like I think Carl did less reps than he was starting off with. So you have to be careful of that. I mean, I think I started off at 12 and I should have started off at 10, because I think I can get 3 sets of 10 pretty easy in a row, whereas when I got 12, sorry, and I went to 8. You can only get probably 8 reps after a few, maybe 30 seconds rest. Like, the closer you are to failure, obviously, the harder it is to recover, but there's a certain number. Like, I think I could do 6 reps with 30 seconds rest. Maybe not forever. Maybe I could do 4 reps probably for, like, close to forever. Obviously, you're going to collapse of exhaustion, but, it'd be hours before I think if I was doing 4 reps. And I have done that before. Back then, I think I did like a couple of 100 reps one night. I just went for an hour, I think. Just as many chin-ups as I could with 90. I don't know if it was 60 or 90 seconds rest, seeing how much I could do. But yeah, so in the end, I did 50. I ended up doing 56 reps, but it cut out right at 50. But it was actually very lucky. I didn't edit the video. It's actually very lucky that it cut out directly on 50 reps. So then I was on 50, and then Sam and Carl were a set behind me for their numbers. I think Sam, I think Sam and both. Actually, I think both of them ended up going for 21 in the end. I think Sam couldn't get 25. So but I ended up getting 50, and then I think I did 56. But obviously the footage cut out because I ran out of battery. But I didn't even notice. But yeah, one thing I noticed actually after doing this was it wasn't my back that I didn't feel my back really. I did obviously a little bit, but it's my forearms. My forearms were the most tired. Like my grip strength felt very weak. I felt like I wouldn't have been good gripping anything. But then obviously I went in after this, looked into the changing rooms, look in the mirror, look at the pump. You know how you do. But actually, I think we did the chin ups before the squat actually, and I mentioned earlier I think we did the squats after. But I didn't record it obviously because we did it after. Didn't record it because I had no storage left. Obviously the video cut out because I had no storage left on my phone. But anyway, you can see you'll be able to see in a second the today's workout log on the Fit Notes app. You know, I don't know about the bench press because I was obviously trying to see. I guess I did progress because even though the weight hasn't gone up, I was able to unrack it a tiny bit. You know, obviously I couldn't get it to complete a rep. I was a bit unbalanced, but I wasn't expecting it to be tough. For some reason, I forgot about difficulty unracking it. But anyway, that'll be the end of the video. Thanks for watching.